Our daughter is now 33, and when she was a teenager, a young teenager, she suffered from anorexia and bulimia.
I began to notice the problem right around 13 and a half years old, when she was about 13 and a half years old.
When our daughter was 12, she just sort of stopped eating. She just ate less and less, and we're going, something's going on here.
She began to restrict fats, and then she would restrict other things. We knew that there was something going on. We weren't sure what it was, but we felt that something was taking over our daughter.
For me, with my daughter, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong. I went to the high school counselor, and we talked about her kind of disappearing from classes, and the counselor asked me, a few questions, and I just finally turned and said, I know something's wrong. I don't know what it is.
I remember that our daughter would, in the beginning, tend to approach me about exercise decisions or whatever, because that was something I felt was healthy, and maybe I didn't understand the depth of what the anorexia was playing in her mind.
My friends came up to me afterwards and said, your daughter's anorexic, right? And I was like, she's really skinny, I know, but anorexic, really? And, somebody else had to point it out to me, which horrified me.
All the while, we were trying to connect with her, doing whatever we could to have her feel a part of the family, a part of us. And she just felt like she was becoming more and more distant. And we were just becoming more and more frantic.
This was a daughter who'd been ideal, but there were times she would scream at me at the top of her lungs and say, "You're Satan, you're Satan." And it was frustrating. Didn't know what to do.
One of the things that hurt the worst was, we had good relationships with her before this. And it's like, where did she go? Who is this person that is inhabiting her body? It was like she was just so different and so closed. And when did we become the enemy?
And at this time, I remember I would wake up in the middle of the night wondering, will she be alive?
It can be very life-threatening, and that was really scary to us when she was so thin and unhealthy.
It was a hard 6 years.
Yeah.
It was hard for Mark, it was hard for me, it was hard for her brothers, and it was especially hard for her. It's a viciously dark, dark disorder.
Yeah.